Hello, I have our read for the day. Bottom of the deck is creative blocks. Creative blocks. Wishes. So it's not really, it's not actually not creative blocks. I think that there are probably some creative blocks because you want to see things happen and they're not unfolding the way that you wanted or the way that you thought or the way that you hoped that they would. And it's not your fault that this is the way that it's happening because we don't get to control. I guess you could control. I guess. Okay. We're gonna go with it's not your fault. That's what I'm going with. Okay. So there's gonna be a truth that's revealed, and you're encouraged to be optimistic about a King of Pentacles. Okay. You are not the King of Pentacles. You are somebody else. But there's been some sort of a delay due to their insecurity. Okay. So it's like you wanted to see things happen and it hasn't because they are insecure. Romantic serenity. So like movement forward in some sort of relationship. Okay, whether it's already happened or whether it's just like written in the stars that it's meant to happen. It's, I don't know. But things are in transition. So things are finally starting to move. Expansion, things are starting to grow. Releasing old ideas. Endings. There is. Kubran is saying there was. So there was some sort of an ending that needed to happen in order for this to be able to move forward, in order to create karmic balance. So it's like you guys, like maybe you have a crush on someone, but they're in a relationship type of deal. And you needed to wait until, that obviously you're not like a home wrecker, so you had to wait to see if this was going to happen. In order to be able to, see if you guys could create new beginnings, if that makes sense. Youthful, to create something young, to create something new, to create young love, new love, youthful. Emotions bring power to action. So I feel like you guys probably had feelings for each other, but for some reason or another, they were with somebody else. Energetic master of energy. Wands are movement. Uh-oh, I mixed the cards up. Energetic master of energy. Relationship. Dreams. So this is like a manifestation that you've wanted to have come in, this relationship. It's just, for one reason or another, they were with somebody else, and so it's something that you guys never actually took the plunge and have actually been in a relationship, but it is something that is still potential and on the cards. You use this as a growing time if you haven't been using this as preparation. So if there's somebody who you do have a crush on, or you've had a crush on, and they were in a relationship and it's ending, and you hear that it's recently ended, make sure that you take this time to grow so that you can become the best version of yourself possible, to offer to them. And hopefully they will have used this time to become the best version of themselves, so that you can have a stable relationship. Does that make sense? Have something good structure, have something solid. Because structure is what popped up, but stability is what it feels like. Yeah. So Kubran's just saying, hey, I just want you to be prepared that this is something that is, there is movement forwards. Whether it's quick movement, whether it's slow movement, there is movement. So if you have a crush on somebody and somebody's in a relationship, we don't necessarily want... it's hard when you have a crush on somebody to say, like, don't manifest that person. Like, you can daydream about somebody and have feelings about somebody. I think that's good, and I think that's healthy. I think we should draw the line, like, don't like do love spells or anything like that, because then it's not going to be a healthy love, right? But if you do have a crush on somebody and there was somebody else, if this feels like it might be you, if something in it speaks to your soul, like this might be a message that's meant for you, just prepare yourself inwardly, that this is a thing that could potentially happen. If you hear that they have recently ended something, or when you hear that their relationship has ended, don't rush in. Take that time. Let them take time to heal. Health. You don't want a broken version of them. You want a whole version of them. You want them to be happy. So if you already know them, if you guys are already friends, embrace your friendship, and build on that. And if it's a preparation, prepare for success. Work on building your friendship. And if it's something that's meant to happen, it's going to happen. There is attraction there. So you guys do like each other. You do have feelings for each other. And you need to count on that, right? The strongest relationships are relationships that are built on a really strong foundation. And one of the best ways to have a strong foundation is to become friends first. Does that make sense?
What are we doing with this?
Maturity leads to growth. Yeah, start out as friends, and then it's going to grow into something more, into something beautiful. Okay? I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you guys make good choices, and I will talk to you guys later.